Wow, the light is right in my face. Oh my gosh. Are you judging? Oh, you're just sitting. Oh, you're recording. Is this good enough? Do you need me to just keep talking? Okay.
So I emailed the school teacher who signed that report.
Yeah.
I found her email, and I emailed her, but I haven't heard back from her. Because I was like, do you have
Any data? Yeah.
And the guy emailed me back and said,
Didn't have data.
said it hasn't been reviewed, and if you need any more information, you can contact me. Okay.
That's awesome.
So I'm waiting for hopefully a response from her, but I did tell my application coach, I said, could you do a screener, like y'all would do a screener?
Yeah.
on her,
Yeah.
And then see if it's possible to open up that invitation to do a full in-class on her.
Okay.
I saw that Slowly did a part, like she did the reading comprehension.
Good morning, how are y'all? Hey, are you coaching again? I still haven't signed Riley up. He won't tell me a yes or a no. I got hacked
I don't
on
know if his mom's going to sign him up or not.
because Riley hasn't told me. There's nothing to do with Riley's mom. Well, see, I got hacked. My Facebook got hacked in December.
Well, I know you're selling a lot of stuff.
I was selling a bunch of
I was
stuff. What would you
almost- I
like?
was
What
almost
would you like? Dude, I
contacting
sold
you.
that car 5 times. Okay. Yeah. And so I was like, good morning. Today is Thursday, January 30th. I don't know what she wants me to say, so I'm just going to stand up here and talk. Anybody have anything they want to talk about?
Spell contestant.
Contestant. Contestant. Contestant.
I get on the microphone, I'm just gonna kind of tell y'all how it's gonna go, and then I'm gonna explain it to everybody else. Okay. Obviously, normal spelling bee, you'll get up one at a time, come to the microphone. Our pronouncer right here is gonna see the word for you. I will look at her, look at her mouth, and she's pronouncing it right here. The judges, because they're the ones judging your spelling. So make sure you look at them. The mic here can be just grabbed and adjusted. We're making it look easy, hard, and it's not, I promise. If I was standing the right way, but up and down, you can move this up and down as you need it, okay? We take co-champions, so just like your campuses, 2 people will go to the next spelling bee, okay? If for some reason you have an emergency, you need to restroom or anything like that, just let us know, okay? I'm gonna be right here off the side of the stage, okay? If you spell a word and you get out, you'll hear the bell. You want to tap the bell for me, please? You'll hear that bell. You'll come down the stairs over here, and you'll just have a seat in these first few rows, okay? At the end, I do have little goodie bags, so don't just run off and leave. Other than that, does anyone have any questions? Yes, ma'am. Yes, okay, so you can ask her to repeat the word. You can ask her for a definition. She will already tell you a sentence, but she can say the sentence again. You can ask for parts of speech. You can ask for language of origin. And you can ask for, I just lost, alternate pronunciations. Okay, so if there's more than one way to say the word, you can ask for that. So you can ask her for all of that stuff, and you can ask her for all of that stuff multiple times. In the end, it is up to you, the speller, to know what the word is that they want you to spell, okay? It is your responsibility. So if the pronouncer says cat, and you don't confirm that it's cat, and you spell mat, that's your fault as a speller, okay? Make sure you know the word that's being said, okay? And so that is saying it over and over again. Like, can you repeat it again? Can you repeat it again? You do not have to say the word before you spell the word, but if you do, it helps the pronouncer to know that you know what the word is. So like if she says cat and you just go M-A-T, we didn't have a chance to correct you. You know what I mean? So like if at least she said cat and you said mat, and then they would go, wait, cat, to make sure you knew what the word was, okay? But in the end, it is your responsibility. Okay? Yes, sir.
Can you, start over and then, ask to repeat the word?
So you can start spelling. You cannot change the letters you said. So if you're spelling, my example, cat, and you go C-A, hold on, what was the word? Cat, okay? C-A-T. That's fine, because you didn't change any words, okay? If you go C-A, you're out. You can't, it's the first letter that comes out, okay? So just make sure when you spell that you're ready with whatever letter needs to come out. But you can stop in the middle of the word for the additional information if you need to.
Do we have to do the hyphens and
No,
capitals?
no. You are not required to say spaces. You are not required to say hyphens. You are not required to say capital letters, lowercase letters, accent marks, nothing. You are not required to do any of that. We just want the letters, okay? Just the letters in the correct order. So you don't have to say if there's any of that in it. You are more than welcome to, but you do not have to. Any other questions? You good? All right. We're going to do a practice run. So you'll be able to come up there, see how it is to move the mic around, practice hearing Ms. Dickens say the word to you, practice saying the word, and so on. Okay? All right. Welcome to our DeWitt County Spelling Bee. I just was kind of going over some of the rules with them, but just to kind of clarify for everyone in the audience, the kids will get a word to spell. They are required to spell it correctly. If they spell it wrong, they'll hear the bell. They will come sit in these first few rows over here on this side until the end of the bee. I did ask them, I have little goodie bags for them, so not to run off at the very end. They are able to, like I was telling them, they're able to repeat letters as long as they don't change the order or what they are. So if they say C-A and then they want to start over and say C-A-T, that's fine. But if they say C-O, wait, I meant to say C-A, they will be eliminated because they said O first, and the judges have to go by what letter comes out first. There is a process for appeals if you feel the student was disqualified and they shouldn't have been. There's paper and a pencil over there, and you have to just write your appeal out before your speller would have competed in the next round. So like if they're number 3 and they were to get out, you would have to come appeal it before that number 3 would have come around again. The things you can appeal are that the speller spelled the word correctly and they said that he spelled it wrong. The student was not told that there's a homophone or anything like that, but that's all in the pronouncer, so if the pronouncer doesn't say it, that is a grounds for appeal. But there is no grounds for appeal on if it is felt the pronouncer said the word wrong, because ultimately it's up to the judges. If the pronouncer says a word and the judges feel like, hey, we need to clarify that, they will ask the pronouncer to clarify that. But it is ultimately the speller's responsibility to know what the word is that's being asked to be spelled before they begin spelling. We try to help as best we can. We can't tell them like, no, we mean, and really sound it out. They can basically just repeat it. But they will try their best to make sure the student understands what the word is that's being spelled. We will have co-champions for this bee that will both advance to the regional spelling bee in Victoria on March 1st. The way we will do end of bee procedure, since we do take 2 champions, is that if at the end of any round there are only 2 students left, those students will be named our co-champions. If at the end of any round, if we only have 1 student left, that student will be a co-champion, and then we will pull up the other students that were in that round, and then they will compete to have the next co-champion spot. Once they go to the regional bee in Victoria, they take only 1 champion, but that champion does advance to the Washington, D.C. National Spelling Bee. So there are some big stakes on the line for our kids. I know the nerves are high, but I don't want y'all to be too nervous. I know y'all have been studying. I know you know the words. So just, if you need to up here, take a couple breaths. It's okay, and just do your thing, because y'all made it this far, so that means y'all can spell pretty well if you won your campus bees. That's an awesome accomplishment. So I want to go ahead and give these kids a round of applause just for making it here. Y'all are awesome. All right, just as a reminder, it is a spelling bee, so it is a quiet event. We do ask for quiet in the audience, no flash photography. If there is something that needs to be attended to, phone calls, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see, but like young children, babies, if they start crying or anything, we ask that you please take them out into the foyer. That way we're not interrupting the competition. If there are any loud noises or anything that is disrupting the competition, we will stop the competition until it is back in the environment we need it to be. Other than that, our pronouncer is Ms. Stephanie Dickens. She is a licensed dyslexia therapist and certified academic language therapist. So she's fabulous, and she has volunteered to do our pronouncing. We have our judges, Ms. Ruby Rodriguez and Mr. Brian Gomez. And Ms. Rodriguez works for the school district as well, and Mr. Gomez, of course, is one of our community leaders, and they have graciously volunteered to judge for us today. But if there are no other questions from our spellers, we're going to go ahead and start our practice rounds.
Y'all ready? Does it make you feel better to know I'm nervous too? Yeah, it should. Put you at ease, you're good. All right, number 1, you want to come on up? If y'all want me to use a sentence with it too, I can. I've basically given y'all 3-letter words for the practice round, okay? So I'm not going to automatically give you a sentence. Your word is man.
Can you please repeat?
Yes, man.
Man. M-A-N, man.
Boy.
Boy. B-O-Y.
Am I loud enough? Can y'all are okay like when I'm saying it so far? Okay. Cat.
Cat. C-A-T.
Dog.
D-O-G.
Sit.
Sit, S-I-T.
Cup.
Cup. C-U-P.
Tip.
Tip. T-I-P. Tip.
That.
Can you repeat the word, please?
That. I want that one.
That. T-H-A-T. That.
This.
This. T-H-I-S. This.
Pot.
P-O-T.
Fish.
Fish. F-I-S-H.
Hat.
Hat. H-A-T. Hat.
Fit.
Fit. F-I-T. Fit.
Ant.
Ant. Ant. A-N-T. Ant.
Bat.
B-A-T. Bat.
Ball.
Ball. B-A-L-L.
We cannot, no. We can't provide paper. You're welcome to.
McClellan, got a question?
Oh, sorry. There's no time limit, but it's a reasonable amount of time. If you just absolutely are up here for a very long time and you refuse to spell the word, we can disqualify you on those grounds. But it's not, like, that would have to be like excessive. There's not necessarily a time limit. As long as you're asking for clarification, you know, most times I know you're gonna sit there and you're gonna pause and you're gonna take a deep breath and you're gonna think about it, and that's what we want you to do, okay? And we are going to give you that time. It's just if it ends up being an excessive amount of time, we might prompt you to spell the word. Like we'll tell you, we need you to spell the word, okay? And if then you do refuse to spell the word at that point, then you can disqualify. but there's no set time limit. We're gonna give you yours. If we feel like it's gone too long, the judges will tell the council, the parents will be like, you need to spell the word. Okay? That makes sense? All right.
Can we sit with our parents once we get out?
Once you get out, I would like for you to sit right here. That way there's not a lot of walking all the way around the auditorium. That way it lessens our distractions. Yes, sir.
The questions get harder once we start doing.
Yes. The words are gonna start off a little easy and they're gonna slowly get harder.
Any other questions?
Good luck.
Hey guys, just a reminder, watch my mouth. Like in order to help you make sure that you know what I'm saying, watch my mouth. But please also know, as soon as I say the word, I'm gonna look down so that I can read the sentence and everything. I usually won't look back up, so if you need me to repeat something, just say it and I'll do it, okay? But after I say the word, I most likely will not look at you, all right? You ready? Let's get started. Spot. Bo looked for a good spot to hide in the kitchen. Spot.
Spot. S-P-O-T. Spot.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Nook. Matilda was excited to find a nook in the bedroom of her new home and immediately declared it her reading spot. Nook.
Nook. N-O-O-K.
Mushy. Rena's favorite part of dinner was the mushy pudding her grandpa made. Mushy.
Mushy. M-U-S-H-Y.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Please. After a reminder from her father about the magic word, Ellie asked him again to please pass the salt. Please.
Please. P-L-E-A-S-E.
Juice. May squeezed oranges to make fresh orange juice, and it tasted better than anything she had ever bought at the store. Juice.
Juice. J-U-I-S-E. Juice.
Updo. Marisol's friends told her she looked so pretty with her hair in a fancy updo. Updo.
Updo. U-P-D-O. Updo.
Raindrop. Alfonso watched a raindrop slide down the car window.
Raindrop. R-A-I-N-D-R-O-P. Raindrop.
Token. Kai put another token into the arcade machine to play the game again.
Token. T-O-K-E-N. Token.
Noisy. Kaya got mad because her brother's noisy video games distracted her from reading.
Noisy. N-O-I-S-Y. E-Y, noisy.
Eagle. Noel thought he spotted an eagle high overhead. Eagle.
E-A-G-L-E, eagle.
Cobweb. Bjorn brushed a cobweb from his face as he climbed the attic stairs. Cobweb.
Cobweb, C-O-B-W-E-B, cobweb.
Velvet. The princess wore a cloak of blue velvet embroidered with gold thread. Velvet.
Velvet, V-E-L-V-E-T, velvet.
Smock. Amaya wore a smock while painting in art class so that she didn't get her dress dirty. Smock.
Smock, S-M-O-C-K, smock.
Harvest. Given the wonderful weather, Hannah is hoping for a great harvest this year. Harvest.
Harvest, H-A-R-V-E-S-T, harvest.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Spiral. Tyrone found a spiral seashell while walking on the beach. Spiral.
S-P-R-I-A-L, spiral.
Twinkle. Atmospheric conditions affect how stars twinkle in the night sky.
Twinkle, T-W-I-N-K-L-E.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's fine. That was only 3 of them, right? Okay. Come on. Dodgy. Sean thought the salesman's explanation of the issue sounded dodgy, so he decided not to buy the used car. Dodgy.
Dodgy, D-O-D-G-Y, dodgy.
Tinge. The artist decided to tinge her painting of the sky with a soft pink hue to capture the beauty of the sunrise. Tinge.
Tinge, T-I-N-G.
Critters. The campground was bustling with critters whose chirping and croaking filled the air.
Critters, C-R-I-T-T-E-R-S.
Gerbils. The children were delighted with their new pets, a pair of curious gerbils that quickly became part of the family. Gerbils.
Gerbils. Gerbils.
Hopscotch. Frida skinned her knee playing hopscotch. Hopscotch.
Hopscotch. Hopscotch. Hopscotch.
Wednesday. Many school children look forward to Wednesday as the day when the school week is half over. Wednesday.
Wednesday. Wednesday. Wednesday.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Naughty. It's an adjective meaning violating accepted standards of morality, good taste, or polite behavior. When Elaine's children are naughty, she gives them timeouts.
Naughty. Naughty. Naughty.
Groceries. Eliana liked getting groceries with her dad because he always let her pick out one treat for herself. Groceries.
Groceries.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Bazaar. It's a noun meaning a marketplace or market, as in the Middle East, that usually consists of rows of shops or stalls where all kinds of goods are offered for sale. The bazaar in Eshan's hometown has vendors selling everything from handmade purses to exotic spices. Bazaar.
Bazaar. Bazaar. Bazaar.
Mid-air. Amy leaped off the diving board and posed mid-air while her friend took a picture. Mid-air.
Mid-air. Midair. Mid-air.
Spritzed. Katerina spritzed herself with her favorite perfume before heading out for the evening. Spritzed.
Spritzed. Spritzed. Spritzed.
Military. When Brian enlisted in the U.S. Army, he was assigned to Fort Moore for military training. Military.
Military. Military. Military.
Gothic. The Gothic cathedral had enormously tall ceilings and beautiful stained glass windows. Gothic.
Gothic. Gothic.
Karate. Jessica used karate to immobilize the burglar before calling the police. Karate.
Karate. Karate. Karate.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Phantom. It's an adjective meaning unembodied or elusive. Darren was spooked by the phantom voices coming out of the walkie-talkie, which were definitely not his cousin in the other room. Phantom.
Phantom. Phantom.
Hurricane. When the townspeople realized that the hurricane was heading their way, they boarded up their windows and evacuated. Hurricane.
Hurricane. Hurricane.
Ointment. Lucas cleaned his cut and spread a thin layer of ointment over it before applying a bandage.
Ointment. Ointment. Ointment.
Cubism. Emily's favorite exhibit at the museum was focused on Cubism, featuring paintings by Picasso and Braque. Cubism.
Cubism. Cubism. Cubism.
Magnolia. The blossoms of the magnolia is similar to some of the oldest blossoms in the fossil record. Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Bygone. Wesley's grandfather lamented the bygone days of $1 gallons of gas. Bygone.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Bygone.
Bygone. Bigone. Bygone.
Flailed. Jenny flailed her arms around her face, trying to drive the gnats away. Flailed.
Flailed. F-L-A-I. What's the word again?
Flailed.
Okay. F-L-A-I. Can you repeat the word again? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Flailed.
F-L-A-I-L-E-D. Flailed.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Ogres. It is a plural noun meaning hideous giants represented in fairy tales and folklore as feeding on human beings, monsters. As huge as they were, the ogres were no match for the witches' spells. Ogres.
Ogres. O-G-R-E-S. Ogres.
Amnesia. Alice suffered from amnesia as the result of a head injury. Amnesia.
Amnesia. A-M-N-E-S-I-A. Amnesia.
Teriyaki. Stella's favorite dish at the Japanese restaurant is teriyaki. Teriyaki.
Teriyaki. Teriyaki.
Flamboyant. Eugenia took many pictures of the flamboyant parade floats. Flamboyant.
Flamboyant. F-L-A-M-B-O-Y-A-N-T. Flamboyant.
Gargoyles. 2 stone gargoyles stared grimly out at visitors from the roof of the castle.
Gargoyles. Gargoyles.
Onyx. Enrique decided to go with the onyx phone case so it wouldn't look worn out right away. Onyx.
Onyx. O-N-Y-X.
Haberdasher. Another upscale haberdasher has opened a shop on Brighton Street. Haberdasher.
Can you please repeat the word?
Yes. Haberdasher.
Haberdasher. H-A-B-E-R-D-A-S-H-E-R.
Crescendo. As the debate became more intense, the noise in the room rose to a crescendo, with each participant trying to make sure their points were heard. Crescendo.
Crescendo. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-D-O. Crescendo.
Steeped. Living in Madrid, Jacob became so steeped in Spanish that he started to dream and think in the language. Steeped.
S-T-E-E-P-E-D.
Monotone. That is correct. The regional spelling bee judge confirmed in her standard monotone. Monotone.
M-O-N-O-T-O-N-E.
Inferno. Howling winds fanned a relatively small blaze into a fast-moving, unstoppable inferno. Inferno.
Inferno. I-N-F-E-R-N-O. Inferno.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Buzzard. It is a noun meaning any of various birds of prey, such as a turkey vulture or a condor. The buzzard swooped down on the unsuspecting pigeon and carried it off in its talons. Buzzard.
Buzzard. B-U-Z-Z-A-R-D. Buzzard.
Magenta. Along with cyan, yellow, and black, magenta is one of the 4 colors used in most inkjet printers. These colors are then mixed in various proportions to approximate the entire visible spectrum. Magenta.
Magenta. M-A-G-E-N-T-A.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Straightforward. It is an adjective meaning free from the use of an unnecessarily large number of words to express an idea, direct or not roundabout in expression. The recipe was straightforward, with simple steps that even a beginner cook could easily follow. Straightforward.
Straightforward. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T-F-O-R-W-A-R-D. Straightforward.
Feisty. The feisty kitten was the polar opposite of her sleeping sister, exploring the house and pouncing on anything that moved.
Feisty. F-E-I-S-T-Y.
Writhes. Bolo the dog always writhes when you put on his collar, but relaxes when he gets to go on a walk. Writhes.
Can you see that again?
The sentence or the word or both?
The word, please.
Okay. Writhes.
R-I-V-E-S.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Skiff. It's a noun meaning a light rowboat. Pietro rowed a skiff out to the island in the middle of the lake. Skiff.
Skiff. S-K-I-F-F. Skiff.
Anomaly. Kristen felt that her friend's nasty comment was an anomaly and decided to ignore it. Anomaly.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Anomaly.
Anomaly. U-N. Can you repeat it again?
Anomaly.
U-N-A-M-O-L-Y. Anomaly.
Parroting. The history teacher explained that parroting facts wouldn't help them on the test. They had to understand the historical significance of the event. Parroting.
P-A-R-E-N-T-I-N-G.
Respiratory. Zane made a 3D printed model of the lungs as part of his biology project on the respiratory system. Respiratory.
Respiratory. R-E-S-P IRATORY. Respiratory.
Mourners. Mourners surrounded the grave of the fallen soldier and placed wreaths and flowers around the tombstone. Mourners.
Mourners. MOURNERS. Mourners.
Tsunami. The tsunami devastated the shores of 11 nations. Tsunami.
Tsunami. TSUNAMI. Tsunami.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Hurly-burly. It's a noun meaning confusion, turmoil, or uproar. When the hurly-burly of the post-game celebration was done, the captains of the two teams found each other and shook hands. Hurly-burly.
Hurly-burly. HURLEYBURLEY.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Karma. It's a noun meaning the sum total of the ethical consequences of a person's good or bad actions, comprising thoughts, words, and deeds that is held in Hinduism and Buddhism to determine one's specific destiny in one's next existence. In Buddhism, harming or helping another being is believed to affect one's karma. Karma.
Karma. KARMA. Karma.
Emblem. The knight's shield displayed the emblem of a lion, symbolizing strength and courage.
Emblem. EMBLEM.
Mutton chops. Ian tried to grow mutton chops so he could look more like his hero, Wolverine. Mutton chops.
Mutton chops. MUTTONCHOPS. Mutton chops.
Artificial. The artificial turf on the football field looked just like real grass. Artificial.
Artificial. ARTIFICIAL. Artificial.
Rancid. After a month at room temperature, most cheeses will be rancid. Rancid.
Rancid. RANCID. Rancid.
Mañana. Marla kept promising her dad that she would clean her room mañana. Mañana.
Mañana. MANANA. Mañana.
Cyclops. Kelly searched online for a mask that looked like a cyclops, but she ended up making her entire Halloween costume herself. Cyclops.
Cyclops. CYCLOPS. Cyclops.
Barista. I'm sorry, this word has a homonym. Sorry about that. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Barista. It's a noun meaning a person whose job is to prepare and serve coffee and similar drinks like espresso. Giselle claims that her neighborhood barista makes the world's best cappuccinos.
Barista. BARISTA.
Algebraic. Algebraic formulas were introduced to the European world in the 12th century when the works of the great Muslim mathematician Al-Khwarizmi were translated into Latin. Algebraic.
Algebraic. ALGEBRAIC. Algebraic.
Defibrillator. Clear, the doctor shouted, and applied the defibrillator to attempt to revive the patient experiencing cardiac arrest. Defibrillator.
Defibrillator. DEF IBLAT. What's the word again?
Defibrillator.
OR.
Impeccable. Jamal's impeccable sense of direction meant he never got lost, even without a map. Impeccable.
Impeccable. IMPECCABLE. Impeccable.
Seance. Mary Todd Lincoln held a seance in the White House in order to communicate with her lost son. Seance.
Seance. SEYONCE. Seance.
Hey, I'm skipping 74 because we gotta have enough for a round. Okay. Spellers, we're going to continue the competition with words from the 1B section of the Words of Champions. Okay, so that's where we are now. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Blink. It's a verb meaning to open and shut the eye repeatedly or rapidly. Jonas had to blink rapidly to clear the smoke from his eyes as he walked away from the campfire. Blink.
Blink. BLINK. Blink.
Cactus. Leah always wore gloves when tending her cactus. Cactus.
Cactus. CACTUS.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Sword. It is a noun meaning a weapon with a long blade for cutting or thrusting, set in a hilt, usually terminating in a pommel, and often having a tang or protective guard where the blade joins the handle. For his night costume, Curtis purchased a realistic-looking sword. Sword.
Sword. S-W-O-R-D. Sword.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Bleat. It's a verb meaning to utter its natural cry, used of a sheep or goat. The flock of sheep would bleat excitedly when they spotted the bag of alfalfa pellets. Bleat.
Bleat. B-L-E-A-T. Bleat.
Delta. Many varieties of plants grew near the delta due to its fertile soil. Delta.
Delta. D-E-L-T-A. Delta.
Onion. Jacob loved putting onion and lettuce on his cheeseburgers. Onion.
Onion. O-N-I-O-N.
Abolish. Politicians voted to abolish the outdated law. Abolish.
Abolish. A-B-O-L-I-S-H.
Literally. Although Mr. Segley can always be taken seriously, he should not always be taken literally. Literally.
Literally. L-I-T-E-R-A-L-L-Y. Literally.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Botany. It's a noun meaning the branch of biology dealing with plant life. Mary has little formal education in botany, but she definitely has a green thumb. Botany.
Botany. B-O-T-A-N-Y. Botany.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Dawdle. It's a verb meaning to spend more time than is necessary or usual in doing something, to loiter. Because she doesn't enjoy doing homework, Adeline will often dawdle over her after-school snack. Dawdle.
May you repeat it?
Dawdle.
Sorry, can you repeat the sentence?
The sentence, okay. Because she doesn't enjoy doing homework, Adeline will often dawdle over her after-school snack.
D-O-L-L.
Bristle. Each bristle on a nettle leaf has a tip so sharp that it can penetrate human skin. Bristle.
Bristle. B-R-I-S-T-L-E. Bristle.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Carriage. It's a noun meaning a horse-drawn vehicle designed for private use and for comfort or elegance. Cinderella's carriage was a pumpkin that her fairy godmother had transformed to take her to the ball. Carriage.
Carriage. C-A-R-R-I-G-E. Carriage.
Oh, sorry.
As that round concluded, and we only have 2 spellers remaining, these are our 2 co-champions. Speller number 1, Eli Roeder, 5th grader at St. Michael's. And number 7, Max Leslie Mees, 4th grader at Hunt Elementary. Stand up. Congrats to these spellers. They will compete. They will represent DeWitt County at the Regional County Bee on March 1st, so wish them the best of luck. Thank you all for coming today.
I had to seriously focus on some because I'd start listening to them spelling and I'm like, no, stop.